Hello everyone, and welcome back to Attingham Park. We are here down at the BGA still. I didn't bother moving overnight because there was no need. And you can see here, we're on 42%, so we are not ready yet to start selling this. Or, that means to turn on Maze Plus. And we also now have a negative bank balance. You can see as well that the grass is now growing. In fact, it says it's ready to harvest, but we're not going to be harvesting it again. We're going to let it go full size. Is this full size? I swear it got bigger last time. Anyway, we're going to do a job. So I've had a look. There are 3 baling contracts. They are on. Now I know we did grass last time, but field 17, 20 and 41. So that is 17. Where's 20? Where's 20? Come on, where's 20? I'm going blind, I'm sure. That's 17. 20 is here. Yep, okay. Up next to the watermill. And 41 is here. Now, 41 is only a little bit bigger than the field we have now. And they want us to ted it and make hay. And we get to use some nice big equipment for this. So I think this is a very good idea. 1,086 to lease everything, which is what we need to do because we don't have the equipment. So we're going to do that, and that's going to give us 25,000. So I think this is going to be the best way to get ourselves a little bit of money. And we are where? Oh, it's all spawned. Interesting. It's all spawned, as much as it could, at our farm. Because I set the spawn location. Yes. Alright, well that does make sense. So, we're going to get going. We've got field 41. So, we said field 41 is near us. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch these warning lights on. I believe this is the right way, isn't it? Is this the right way? No, it's not. Right, anyway, I'm going to get over to field 41 because I'm going to make a mess of this otherwise, and I'll see you over there. We are here then at the field. So we need to unfold this guy, and I need to change the work mode. Oh, I don't remember how to change the work mode. Swath dropping. Now we're going to be tedding, so actually, are we tedding? Is that right? Yeah, we've got to ted it, so may as well put it on wide. Okay, so turn him on, get into a nice position, and drop him down. There we go. Perfect. Leave those beacon lights going. Beacon lights, that's what they're called. Beacon lights. Of course they are. Anyway, oh, we're too close to the edge, so I need to pull away from the edge a bit, because we're losing grass by doing that, so keep away from the edge a bit more. And yeah, this is a fairly big field, but I think we can do it. We can do it fairly quickly. So obviously we're going to cut it, ted it, row it, and then bale it. That's quite a lot to do, but if we're going to do it all as a fairly kind of jump cutty and jump cutty. There's a new word for you. It's going to be jump cutty and also the other one, time lapsey. Both of them together in the same episode. Time lapsey and jump cutty. Anyway, let's get rid of that. And yeah, so I think we'll begin now with a time lapse, and I'm not going to do the whole field on time lapse because we've got 3 jobs that need to be done, but we will just crack on.
I wish I could be strong, survival on my own, but now I'm running out of hope. I need somebody else to save me from myself, a love should find it. Don't dare to let go if you hold on tight. Promise you'll be alright. I've been searching for someone for all my life. I keep on wondering where you hide. Nobody knows. I've been waiting for someone to come around, but I keep on wondering where you hide. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Should I give it up and hope for better days ahead, or should I keep on searching for the one I haven't met? Should I keep on waiting for you, baby? Tell me when. Yeah, baby, tell me when. I've been searching for someone for all my life. I keep on wondering where you hide. Nobody knows. I've been waiting for someone to come around, but I keep on wondering where you hide. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
So we've got everything cut. The mower is parked over here, and here we have our lovely tedder, which I think is going to make pretty short work of this field. It's a monster, if I remember right. Now, we also have more fields available to do different jobs in. That would be a pretty cool one. A big job, though. I would like to do this harvesting contract. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of equipment that is apparently in the way. I don't actually believe it is, but the game thinks it is. So there's not much I can do. Now, we've got to do our tedding. I've heard other YouTubers say the same thing, but I really love the texture you get when you ted like this. It's just so cool. Watching it get flung into the air. Really nice. I can't wait until we can turn Maze Plus on, so we can do a lot more tedding. Yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, I would like, if possible, to do that contract harvesting job, because the sorghum is now ready, which is why there's a lot of sorghum jobs. There's also a potato job, but I have experience of doing potato jobs on here, and I did one on a different map while I was playing around trying to decide if this should be the map to start with or not, and it was just taking so long. So I'm a little nervous really about doing that, but I think if we can do a sorghum field, that'll be good. So we've just got to get this one, get a decent amount of this done, and then it should allow us to actually borrow some equipment. It just thinks that all the equipment is parked in the way for some reason. Anyway, look at that. That, I think, might be the screenshot. So, I am going to carry on. Yes, I am missing bits. I need to really get right to the edge. Really annoying. So, I'm going to take a screenshot, and then once I've done with that, there will be another time lapse where we get this field tedded.
Treating me
Okay, whole field is done. Took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but it is now finished. So, I'm not going to do the wind rowing on screen at all. I'm going to get it all done, and once it's rowed, we'll then start the baling. Okay, the field is rowed up, and we are ready to go. So I have unfolded this baler, changed the bale size to the largest it can be, which is 240, which I've checked with the pickup they've given us. Let me find it. It's in bale loaders. The Arcusan can handle 240, so that's perfect. So we are using the Vermeer pack, which also means we're going to see how many bales we're producing, which is very cool. And this is also the first time I am producing bales. No, it's not. That's a lie. I thought it was the first time, but actually I made bales for a map I was testing. Yes, that's a little bit disappointing. I thought this was the first time, but yeah, we should get a decent number out of here. That is what I'm hoping for. And I did pick the more powerful of the two tractors to do this job. We'll probably use this guy to also pick them up again afterwards. But I don't think it's going to take too long to do. I'm reluctant to do another time lapse because we've done so many. Oh, I have to leave it open to get the bale counter. Alright. Yeah, we've got a lot of time lapse in this episode. Obviously, with having such a large job to do, that's expected. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing how much money we can actually produce at the end, because we should have bales left over that we can sell. That would be the ideal situation, that we produce more bales than we need to complete the contract. If that is true, we will be making money on top of what we're going to get paid for the actual contract, which is 25,000 minus, I think, 1,800 for the leasing cost of this machinery. But we had to lease because we don't have anything. Our tractor is... he would have been absolutely knackered trying to do all three jobs with the tractor that we've got. And it's on loan, so the more we use it, the more we pay. We really need to buy ourselves a tractor as soon as possible, even if it's something small, because then we can put mileage onto our own vehicle. There is also the lease to own option, because I do have that mod turned on. Really awesome idea as well, the lease to own. Something that I wanted to try and simulate in 19, but when I did it, it was just taking so much time to try and do it. You had to sort of buy another tractor, refund yourself the money, and then go into the XML file to set all of the characteristics the same. You could do some of the characteristics through, is it called Power Tools? No, Easy Dev Controls, but I couldn't do all of them. So if I wanted to get the exact value that that tractor should be worth, I had to go and edit the XML, which was just a bit of a pain. There's a lot of messing around, and so I got a bit fed up of trying to do it. We just kept everything on lease, but we did very well anyway. In all of the series, we did very, very well. Now this is episode 2. Excuse me. We are now on 2-day seasons, and that's going to stay like that until somebody tells me otherwise. Now, this is 5 years we're going to do, so I really don't want it to drag out too long, because FS22 is new, and we've got to do new maps and try new things. We still have the short series on 19. That's going to be, I don't know, 20 episodes maybe total. I'm not even sure, but it's not going to be a massive amount. But that's going to be just a little kind of final series. You'll understand it a bit more when you see it, I think, but yeah, it should be a nice little way of finalising FS19 and permanently moving over to 22. Although, having said that, I still played 17 for quite a long time after 19 came out, and I can't imagine it's going to be any different with 22. There's just certain things that are missing. Maze Plus being added, awesome. Seasons, the way they are at the moment, not so keen. I need to read Maze Plus a bit more, because I believe Maze Plus is going to add the things that I want, like tedding. Yeah. Giants did my personal opinion, Giants did a good job with the seasons, adding it in. They knew that everybody wanted it. The only thing I don't really get is why they didn't just get Realismus modding to do it for them. I can't remember the guy's name, but I know one of the team actually works for Giants now, so maybe he did. But yeah, there's certain bits of seasons that I feel are still missing, like the way the animals worked in 17 and 19 seasons is it's still a bit more detailed than the way the animals work in 22 from everything that I've read and tried myself so far. But yeah, it's nice to have it in. I'm very pleased that it's in the base game, finally. There are still some things that I'm a little confused about. For example, why do we have to have the tyre mods for real dirt? Because when I went to FarmCon, they were talking about all these different, I can't remember what they're called now, specular mappings, are they? Maybe? But all the different mappings they do for dirt and wear. And I did ask the question about why then do we still need to have the real dirt mod if Giants are adding dirt and things to the models, but they didn't seem to want to answer that question. Not sure why. Anyway, that is enough rambling, I think, so I'm going to go around and get the rest of this done. See you when it's all finished. I have filled up then, and we're ready to go and deposit these bales. Now, where we're taking them is not very far. I did check how to get there. I found there is a little shortcut just along here, which is very helpful. I think it's going to be quite a tight turn though when we get down to the gate. Pretty tight indeed, but we aren't far from our target. If we look here, we can see it's not very far away. So I'll put this back on. I need to be able to see where I'm going, and I'm very glad I'm using the more powerful of the tractors, because this is quite a heavy load. I also noticed something slightly weird, because I recorded the first part of this today, saved the game, closed back down and then opened it again, because I'm recording across 2 days this episode. I noticed that the Deutzfahr that we also got on lease has changed from the black it was yesterday to the standard Deutzfahr green. That's quite weird. Now, here is where this could get tricky, especially with the traffic. So we'll put the beacons on. I'm really hoping the traffic will let me out. Good. I was half expecting to be smashed into, because that's what they did when I did my little trial. So we should be turning in here. And the sell point itself, it's a bale sell point at the back. Perfect. Question is, how do we actually get in there effectively? I would say, excuse the collision, we should probably swing ourselves round. There we go. And now we can actually unload it. So, does he fit? I hope so. Ooh. Not really. Will those bales be taken though? Is the question. I may have to give them a shove. Wow, the contract has been completed already. That's impressive. And we've got bales that are now stuck on here. That's all of them in now, after that messing around I had to do. So, we have transported, we've done 54% of the job. Weird that it told us that we'd done everything, but anyway. I am now going to go and fill up again with another load of bales, and then we can come back and drop those off. See you in a sec. Second load incoming. So we'll just spin around. There we go. And I can get into the right position to drop these guys off. Probably have to nudge them in again like last time. I could actually. That's maybe a better idea. What if I reverse inside the trigger? There we go. So if I get inside without steering like a lunatic, now I can probably sell. Because we're at the taller section of the roof. And they might all drop in perfectly. So let's try. %83 transported. Very nice. So that means the next load is definitely... Oops, should have reversed. The next load will definitely give us money. So I will go and get the next load. Third load arriving, and this is the money load. We know that we are going to get some money from this sale. Have no idea how much, but we are definitely going to get some. And that is exciting because this will technically be our first income of this series. So get ourselves in. There we go. And we can get ourselves... Oops, I'm a little close. There we go. Perfect. So let's see how we do. Very nice. 6,584 in sold bales. And we've got 7 bales left on the field, and the contract is now complete as well. So I'm going to go and get those last 7. When I come back, that'll be it. We'll be finished with the field and we can collect our money. See you in a sec. The last 7 bales are now ready to be unloaded. So just get ourselves backed up. Is it this one? No, I'm aiming for the wrong one. It's quite difficult actually in first person. This trailer is substantially large. Right, that's better. Come on. We're actually fully turned. There's no more that I can do. There we go. That should, I hope, be in enough. Or maybe not. Now. Yeah, there we go. So, there we go. Money is climbing. Awesome. 5,339. So, I'm now going to hop out of here. And, no, that's the wrong menu. We're going to go... Well, I wasn't even on the production chains. This job is now completed. 22,130. Now, can we borrow the items? We cannot. I know exactly why. Let me head over to the store. I need to place the store placeable again. I've forgotten the command though. Shift and Alt shows it. Does it allow me to actually place it though? That's the question. So let's see. No. Right, let me quickly double check. I just reset it, so let's see if it will now work. If not, I'm going to have real problems on this game. So, borrow the items. Yes! Awesome! So it now works perfectly. We've got a harvester around here. We've got a nice big trailer, an auger wagon. Cool. This is awesome. So this is going to be the job for next time. And the reason we need this is because I stupidly, very stupidly, forgot that we have got a sorghum field here and it is ready to harvest. So we actually need to do the field that's going to be flashing on the screen. Field 12, yep. Oh, that's nice and close, good. So we need to do field 12 and then we can also do our field as well. That'll be very helpful. For now though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching and I will see you again soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.